So that means we're at home field. Oh no, we're receiving. Never mind.
Tonight we start week 5 with a primetime matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I didn't do them, but that's all good.
A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So
Let's see.
first possession. They'll be led out by their 6'2" QB out of North Carolina, former number 2 overall pick. It's Mitchell Trubisky.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season.
Almost got away.
He'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 11 carries, 103 in the yardage department. From the 36, Trubisky. And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the training room in the cold trying to get his legs back for this game. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he's going to have the first down. The 38. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh no.
Batted in the air and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from out.
Got hit up. That was a batted way up there.
At their own 41-yard line. Certainly not how they.
Oh, that's 1 interception.
Drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And now a throw.
Almost had an interception.
But it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Here's a guy on his 4th franchise in 2 years, Carlos Hyde. And he's got some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 35. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game. And now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sua Cravens. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Cousins. It's Hill, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Powell on the catch. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there. Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Alright, so they got a field goal. They're leading by 3. You know, we can't let that settle, so let's come back.
After the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this.
Almost had order to get the first. Now 2nd and inches.
Touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
On 2nd and very short, Trubisky lets it fly for Thielen. And
come on, Thielen.
incomplete.
Hold the ball.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first
Had to get the first down.
38. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now,
why are my guys not holding the ball when they catch it in the air?
On 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Come on, people.
Right there in coverage.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him.
Good job, Treadwell. There we go. That is what I wanted.
And how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Hyde. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. To throw, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study.
All right, let's see how their punt team. Never mind, they decided to kick it out.
Defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Let's go, baby.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
Why did he not block him?
What they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Come on, Thielen.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that.
Oh my God.
Hang on, 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. He's got his man here. It's Green.
There we go.
A bit of a collapse, allowing the
Great 4th down conversion.
23 yards.
So the awareness of knowing where the 1st down marker is not just for the offense. I mean, his defense has to understand that too, and they gave up a huge one there.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those situations defensively. You're just counting on getting the football back.
No doubt about it. You've already projected yourself to the bench and with a little bit of smile on your face for having stopped them, and now you've got to regroup and play again.
That's caught inside the 20.
There we go, Thielen.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Got the 1st down. That's good.
This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, it's a nice run right there.
Get out of the way. God, I got hit. Alrighty.
This way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down,
let's see if we can keep her going.
You get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a 2nd time for 6 points.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. First down. Here's Cousins. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Open is Powell. That's complete.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown. I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. High. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
That's us. All right, baby, yeah.
So we are at halftime here in down an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Kirk Cousins now, the centerpiece. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to
All right, let's see what's going on. He's going to run it.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams
quick pass
to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
The locker room speech must not have been that great.
So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores
Hopefully
down.
he keeps it in so I can actually return it.
Though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know. Insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he's gonna nail.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Wow.
Brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action now. Cousins. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Got a man. It's Gathers, the tight end. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37.
I don't know why he just stood there.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
All right, Vaughn, get through there. Come on now.
They'll need to convert on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins, and that is incomplete.
He's freed. He's scared of Von Miller.
The second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Going running back again.
They're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. With it is Brown.
Oh, if that guy didn't dive, I would have been gone.
But as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Crunch time, defense. Hey, 18. Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
That, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Beautiful, and he's going to kneel.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just
they are avoiding Von Miller.
I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long,
all right,
hasn't it?
let's return it.
Inability to
Come
really
on.
get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now Brown.
That was stupid.
45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove.
Oh, man.
I don't know
He
if it's
didn't
just the
keep
play
him
call.
blocked.
I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively.
Thank God for Thielen.
For the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Come on, knee it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On second down, Cousins again. He completes it to Westbrook. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan, and you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection, so you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield, so you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
He's not gonna get me.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, the pressure gets to him again. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Cousins. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting. As he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Deshaun Hand in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Deshaun Hand able to record his 5th sack of the season. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
So part of the next time we see this coaching staff, I want you to have my back here because that was really kind of a white flag type of a play, almost a little bit of a surrender. Just turn and hand it to the big guy, get what you can, and be prepared to kick the ball away.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
I got you. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Red up. Check 4. Check. Red up.
They go play action. Trubisky going for it all. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop netty defensively. Third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Crunch. Lock in, lock in.
Now Trubisky to throw. He's going to take a shot to the end zone. Singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
but
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune. At this point.
she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Alrighty, let's keep shutting them down, huh?
Then they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Almost.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Rams on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Cousins now completes it to Powell.
Got a couple yards.
Now the old pass completion for no gain. Not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling us,
All the way. Nap time.
and think we've got no shot to beat this team.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Take a seat.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore.
Oh, he's hurt.
All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Come on, boy.
To throw again on second down. Cousins throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook, and it's third and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Pick six. Yeah, buddy.
reception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will
63-3. I think we won the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
He was wide open, too.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A big-time return there, 40 yards.
He tied up quick.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Trubisky. He's going to air one out.
Yes.
Simple there, just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
All right. We're going to use timeouts, pause the game, or slow down the game, that way we can get another touchdown here.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
oh man, that was incomplete.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle.
I don't know how he dropped it.
Now 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. From the red zone now, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Cousins again. Powell on the catch. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring out the
shut down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
That is week 5. As you can see, we beat the Rams 70-3, I believe the score was. We are undefeated still, 5-0 now. We will see you next week for week 6. Stay tuned so you can see who we're playing, and hopefully we can get a dub there. Thank you. Have a nice night.